Welcome to our video on intelligence testing, a crucial topic in AP psychology. Today we'll explore how intelligence is measured, the history of intelligence tests, and the principles that ensure their accuracy and fairness. Understanding intelligence testing is vital for psychology students because it helps us comprehend human cognitive abilities and how they can be evaluated. By the end of this video, you will have a foundational grasp of how intelligence tests were developed, how they function, and the efforts to make them equitable for everyone. So let's embark on this fascinating journey into the world of intelligence testing. Intelligence testing has a rich history that informs the methods we use today. It all started with Stanford-Binet, who developed the first formal intelligence test known as the Stanford-Binet test. This test aimed to identify students who needed special help in school by measuring their intellectual abilities relative to their age. Over time, the Stanford-Binet test was revised and adapted, laying the groundwork for future assessments. Advancing from these early efforts, we come to the Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale, or WAIS. Created by David Wechsler, this modern test focuses on not just verbal intelligence, but nonverbal skills as well. Unlike the Stanford-Binet, the WAIS is designed to assess the intellectual abilities of adults. It includes a range of subtests that evaluate different aspects of intelligence, such as memory, reasoning, and comprehension. The progression from the Stanford-Binet test to the WAIS exemplifies the evolution of intelligence testing. These tests reflect a broader understanding of what intelligence entails and aim to provide a more comprehensive measurement. By examining both historical and modern approaches, we can appreciate how intelligence testing has adapted to better measure the diverse capabilities of individuals. Stay with us as we continue our exploration, next focusing on the concept of intelligence quotient, or IQ, and how it relates to mental age. We'll uncover how these ideas help us quantify and understand intellectual abilities. Next, let's explore the concept of the intelligence quotient, often referred to as IQ, and its relationship with the idea of mental age. The intelligence quotient, or IQ, is a measure of a person's intellectual capabilities compared to others. It's crucial to know how it's calculated to appreciate its role in psychology. IQ scores are generally derived from standardized tests designed to assess human intelligence. Over the years, these tests have evolved and become more sophisticated. Central to this concept is the idea of mental age. Mental age represents the age level at which an individual functions intellectually. For instance, if a child's intellectual capabilities are comparable to those of an average 10-year-old, we say that child's mental age is 10. To determine an individual's IQ, one common method involves comparing their mental age to their chronological age. The formula for calculating IQ typically involves dividing a person's mental age by their actual age, and then multiplying the result by 100. This formula can provide a more tangible view of one's intellectual development. Understanding these concepts offers insight into how psychologists gauge cognitive abilities, often to tailor educational strategies, identify learning disabilities, or understand how people think and solve problems. But remember, IQ is just one piece of the puzzle. It doesn't capture all aspects of intelligence, such as emotional, creative, or practical skills, which are also essential in everyday life. So, while IQ scores can provide valuable information, they are not the sole indicator of a person's overall intellectual capabilities or potential. Moving on, let's discuss the essential psychometric principles, starting with standardization. Standardization involves ensuring consistency in both the administration and the scoring of intelligence tests. This process is crucial because it allows us to maintain uniformity and fairness, making sure that everyone taking the test is measured against the same criteria. Now let's delve into another fundamental concept, the normal curve. The normal curve, often referred to as the bell curve, is a symmetrical bell-shaped graph that represents the distribution of scores on a given test. Most scores cluster around the average, with fewer scores appearing as we move further away from the mean, either to the higher or lower ends. Understanding the normal curve is vital because it helps psychologists interpret individual scores within the context of a broader population. By considering where a score falls on the normal curve, we can determine how it compares to others. offering insights into a person's relative standing. These principles of standardization and the normal curve are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that ensure tests are both reliable and valid. Through standardization, we achieve consistency and fairness, while the normal curve allows us to understand and interpret the range of human abilities. Together, they form the backbone of psychometric testing, playing an essential role in maintaining the integrity and utility of intelligence assessments. Now, let's understand the importance of validity in testing. Validity is crucial for ensuring that a test measures what it claims to measure, which is essential for accurate assessments. There are three key types of validity we need to consider: content validity, construct validity, and predictive validity. Content validity refers to the extent to which a test samples the behavior of interest. For example, in an intelligence test, content validity would ensure that the test covers a broad range of cognitive abilities. Construct validity involves how well a test measures the theoretical construct it is intended to measure. This might include abstract concepts like critical thinking or problem-solving skills. Lastly, predictive validity is about how well a test can predict future performance or outcomes. For instance, a test with high predictive validity could reliably forecast a student's academic success or job performance. By understanding these types of validity, we can better appreciate the rigorous efforts in developing reliable and effective tests. Next, let's discuss reliability in testing. Reliability refers to the consistency of a test's results. Two main types of reliability are critical: test-retest reliability and split-half reliability. Test-retest reliability examines how consistent a test's results are when administered at different times. For example, if you take an IQ test today and then again in a month, the results should be similar if the test is reliable. Split-half reliability, on the other hand, involves splitting a test into two halves and comparing the results. This ensures that different parts of the test produce consistent outcomes. Both of these methods help ensure that the measurements obtained are stable and dependable. By understanding and applying these reliability principles, psychologists can create tests that produce consistent and repeatable results, thus generating more trust in the assessments of intelligence. Finally, let's look at the efforts to reduce testing inequities in intelligence assessments. One significant aspect is addressing stereotype threat, which is the risk of confirming negative stereotypes about one's own group. This can negatively affect test performance and perpetuate disparities. On the flip side, there's stereotype lift, where exposure to negative stereotypes about other groups can actually boost performance. Recognizing and mitigating these psychological factors is crucial for creating fairer tests. Through awareness and targeted interventions, psychologists aim to minimize these biases, ensuring that intelligence tests measure everyone's abilities accurately and equitably. To recap, we've journeyed through the compelling history of intelligence testing, examining foundational tests like the Stanford-Binet and modern interpretations such as the WACE. We delved into the concept of intelligence quotient, or IQ, and its connection to mental age. Then, we unpacked psychometric principles, focusing on standardization processes and the significance of the normal curve and score distribution. We also highlighted the importance of validity and reliability to ensure tests are both accurate and consistent. Finally, we explored the critical efforts to mitigate testing inequities by addressing stereotype threat and lift. Understanding the evolution and principles of intelligence testing is vital in appreciating the complexities and nuances that shape this field. Armed with this knowledge, you're better equipped to comprehend the multifaceted nature of intelligence assessments. Stay curious, keep questioning, and continue to explore the world of psychology and beyond. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has broadened your understanding of intelligence testing, a vital topic in AP psychology. If you found this content helpful, please show your support by subscribing to our channel. Also, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with your friends and classmates. Your engagement helps us bring you more valuable content. Stay tuned for more insights, tips, and educational videos in your AP psychology journey. Until next time, keep learning and growing.